I experienced sexual assault as a child. I saw pornography as a child. I feel like that influenced my path in the world a lot. It made me more susceptible to exploitation.
I suffer from a history of drugs and alcohol, as well as prostitution and sexual trauma and abuse and domestic, physical, basically a long history of it.
98% of trafficking victims had experienced some sort of childhood sexual abuse or trauma.
It's about the exchange of sex for things like safety, housing, food, protection.
You know, I was forced to do things by somebody I thought that loved me. And I was forced to do those things because if I didn't, then I would be abandoned or abused or left or killed even.
Choices made under duress and coercion are not really choices.
No community, regardless of its socioeconomic status, is immune. It's happening everywhere.
The idea that you can have a crime that is that ubiquitous, it can happen to any one of our children. People who are the traffickers, they know how to groom children online.
Every day, predators are exploiting human beings for profit, and this devastating crime violates the most basic of human rights: freedom.
The type of trauma and experiences of abuse that the individuals we serve have been through is unthinkable.
Our philosophy in terms of programming is surrounded with sanctuary, and a big part of sanctuary stresses the sort of need for community and support. All of us need. We need sort of family and we need support in order to sort of survive just as humans.
The 3E strategy, it's educate, embrace, empower. So the education is really why I started this organization, because I was educated. Somebody educated me. And I use the word embrace because we just want to love on them. We want to embrace them.
Our advocates are trained and equipped to support individuals in their journey, hands-on in the community from that moment of crisis, and to meet you where you're at, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and psychologically.
And then empower is the social enterprise.
We really believe that economic opportunity is essential for anybody to have access to their long-term self-sufficiency and even just self-actualizations. And so we do job training and in-house employment through the PEHT shop, social enterprise business.
If you can't have a secure, safe place to live, and you're worried about where your next meal is going to come from, it is very difficult to move on with your life, regardless of what's happened to you. So we have tapped out of our Bridgeport location. We need to expand. We need to offer more beds. We have a waiting list. We don't want a waiting list. We don't want to turn women away when the FBI calls us or the local police call us or we meet a woman on the street in our outreach program.
PEHT's expansion into the greater Hartford region allows PEHT to more than double our housing footprint, which is quite literally an answer to prayer.
The love that is there. That is, I think, the biggest thing that has helped. I have come to gather a family. That's also something I didn't picture for myself. You know, that support group, that huge, you know, it's huge now. And I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it's a beautiful thing.
When I think about the impact that we've had in operating our transitional housing program, I have been uniquely amazed to see women go from a place of coming into this home with maybe just a couple bags that they owned and having almost no support in place, to leaving here with a bank account, their IDs, a job, enrolled in education, and moving into a place of permanency.
There's so many things I'm doing right now, and it's all because of this program. I've learned many things about myself. I've learned that I finally love myself. Not all the time, but it's getting better.
I have all the positive things, and even on days that I have my tough times, I look at what I've accomplished.
What PEHT has given me is a big opportunity that I've never seen that I was capable of doing. It made me believe that there is something greater in myself that I knew, but I wasn't acknowledging.
I never imagined thriving in the way that I am. I saw myself bouncing around from program to program for the rest of my life, and it's sometimes still unbelievable that that's not where I am.